In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make a super tasty, low-calorie, high-protein dish, creamy salsa verde pasta with shrimp. Now, this is one of those dishes that I just kind of came up with it randomly one day, just trying to add a flavor to, my favorite optimal foods. So I thought I would share it with you guys. Anybody that's on this journey of body transformation or weight loss, especially if you are doing high protein and you like to have some carbs. And it's really simple to make. You're only gonna need 5 ingredients. But what I want you to pay attention to with the five ingredients is notice how I make the most out of each ingredient. So for example, first ingredient is gonna be shrimp. I only need 6 ounces, but I'm gonna cook the whole pound so I can have some leftovers. You're gonna need some light sour cream. You're gonna need 2 ounces of pasta. It could be any kind of pasta. For this one, I'm gonna use linguine, and then I'll show you how to properly measure it. You're gonna need half a cup of salsa verde, and like I said, everything here is about making it simple, not overcomplicating things. You can make the salsa from scratch, or you can just buy it at the grocery store like I did. And you're gonna need about 1 cup of vegetables. So again, to make everything convenient, to not do everything from scratch, I just bought a bag of frozen vegetables, and I'm gonna be using a pepper and onion blend, and I'm gonna be using about a cup of that. Start by boiling some water. The next step is to weigh out your pasta. So I'm gonna be doing 2 ounces of pasta because 2 ounces, as it says here, serving size, I don't know if you guys can see that, 2 ounces equals to 40 grams of carb, which is what I'm going for, which is 200 calories. So this is where portion control comes into place. I know there's like this whole thing where, the best way to do portion control is to look at your fist and then have, the portion of that or whatever. This is the best way to do portion control right here, is to weigh and measure everything out. So again, I'm going for 2 ounces of pasta, so I'm obviously over. So I'm gonna measure until I get the 2 ounces. If I go a little bit over or under, it's fine. So we got 2.10 ounces, so it's close to the 2 ounces. And then I'm gonna go put the pasta in the boiling water. But because I am gonna be doing 2 servings, I'm gonna add an extra 2 ounces of pasta. So while we have the pasta cooking, I'm gonna show you how to cook the shrimp. Add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic to your pan. Add the whole pound of shrimp. Make sure that you wash it first in a strainer so that you can clean the shrimp. Stir it. And then just leave it like that at medium heat for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add the vegetables after that. So one of the main focuses of this channel is to teach you simple habit changes that lead to long-term weight loss success. Not about overcomplicating things. So one of those main habit changes has to do directly with why I choose to use shrimp for this particular dish.
First step over the corn, the shrimpies,
And one of those main reasons is because shrimp literally has 0 grams of fat. And one of the things that I've talked about before in this channel is that if you're gonna have a dish with carbs, the best thing or the optimal thing to do is to pair up that carb with a lean protein. So for example, if you were to do pasta with a fatty protein, not a lean one, then you're gonna be stacking calories on top of calories. So let's say that you were to use Italian sausage with the pasta. Now you're gonna be adding the carbs and the high fat, protein, and instead of making it a 350 calorie dish like we have it now you're looking at about 500 or 600 calories, which is why we're using the shrimp in this particular case. Additionally, because the shrimp is 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carb, it's all protein, it's gonna be a high volume, low calorie food. So in this case, we're using 6 or 7 ounces. That's only 120 calories, but that's a lot of shrimp and a lot of protein. So that's what's gonna keep you full and satiated. And that's what helps make this dish so filling while you can enjoy the carbs as well. So back to the video. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables and just let them cook in there. So it's 1 cup for the serving, so I'm gonna be using about 2 cups total because like I said, I'm gonna be saving some of this for meal prep or leftovers. And then after that, just leave it at medium heat. All right, so once the pasta is done, we're gonna use a strainer to get the water out. We're gonna add it onto the shrimp. We're gonna mix it for about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Now, for 1 serving, we would normally use half a cup of salsa verde and a 1/4 cup of light sour cream. But again, because we're gonna be doing 2 servings for leftovers, we're gonna multiply everything in 2. So instead of half a cup of salsa verde, we're gonna be using 1 cup instead of a 1/4 cup of light sour cream. We're gonna be using half a cup of light sour cream. And after that, you just pretty much mix them, and the plate's gonna be ready to go.
Bye-bye.